Haripriya, did you try solving this question? No, you did not know. You still have not completed logarithm, right? Acha, in this class, actually, don't worry about this one. You will be able to do it. Deva, you tried this question?
No, sir.
Acha, in this class, I'll starting the new concept. The next part, you will solve this. Try solving it at home. Greatest term, greatest coefficient, those all I think I have told you. Acha. Today, we'll discuss properties of binomial coefficients. Actually, there are different kinds of questions which will be coming to you, in which they seem like it's a series. It's a series solving questions, but they're normal questions only. Few alterations and you'll get the answer. Normal things only. See, what things are there? We know if we take a plus x whole power n as binomial theorem, the binomial theorem says it will be nc naught into a power n x power 0 plus nc1 a power n minus 1 x power 1 plus nc2 a power n minus 2 into x square plus nc3 a power n minus 3 into x cube, so on and so on up to ncn a power 0 x power n, like that. Okay, now in the same way, if I put a is equal to 1 and x as x only, this theorem becomes 1 plus x whole power n, which is one more result, nc naught into a is 1, so everything will become 1, x power 0 plus nc1 into x power 1 nc2 x square plus and so on up to ncn x power n. Okay, like that it is. Now from here things start actually. Now suppose there are few results. There are few results which you will be solving to solve. You will be using to solve series kinds of questions that seem like they are series, but they are not actually series based questions. They are normal only. How? You have this thing with you, which you get by using binomial theorem. Here, if you put x is equal to 1 on both the sides, you'll get 2 power n is equal to nc naught plus nc1 plus nc2 plus and so on up to ncn. So this becomes one result. Okay. So the series, the sum of the coefficients of the binomial theorem are 2 power n. Clear? Diva, okay na?
Yes, sir.
Now suppose they have asked you to find out the sum of this thing, C0 NC0 minus NC1 plus NC2 minus NC3 plus NC4 minus NC5 plus and so on minus 1 whole power n NCn. This thing, this sum they have asked. Suppose, can you tell me the answer? Can you think how you will be proceeding to solve this one? Take it as a question. See, you take the hint. In the above one, I have this series. I had this series. In this, what I have done, I have put x is equal to 1, so I have got the results. Now, in the above series, what value of x you will put so that you will get this thing?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. So, what answer you will be getting?
So 2 raised to power n minus 1.
Why? When you have put x is equal to minus 1, so it will be 1 minus 1 whole power n, na? 1 minus 1 will be 0. Let me show you it. This is NC0. Minus 1 whole power 0 is 1 only. Anything to power 0 is 1 only. तबीयत खराब हो गई है क्या तुम्हारी? गला बैठा हुआ है क्या दीवा?
No, sir.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ लग रहा है मुझे, क्योंकि तुम्हारी आवाज थोड़ी सी बैठी हुई ऐसी लग रही है. मुझे लगता है कनिष्का की भी तबीयत खराब हुई है. NCn minus 1 whole power n. Okay, now this thing is 1. What I have done, I have just put x is equal to minus 1. That's all. When x is equal to minus 1 is there, 1 minus 1 will be 0. So it will 0 power n is 0 only. Here you'll get NC0, but this is minus, so you'll get minus NC1 plus minus 1 whole square is plus only, you'll get NC2. Here again odd term will come, minus 1 whole cube, it will become minus NC3 plus and so on minus 1 whole power n into NCn. Okay, so this is how you get the results. तुम वो कैसे बोल रहे थे? माइनस 1 समझ में आ गया ना? माइनस 2 पावर n माइनस 1.
तो मैंने कल इसके फॉर्मूले काफी मेमोराइज करने की कोशिश की.
हाँ,
मिक्स हो गया.
इसीलिए हाँ. You actually, what I'm saying na, you need not have to memorize those formulas. I'll tell you everything. How do you get these results? You only have to know this binomial theorem, the basic one, the basic binomial theorem, basic one, and after that, to make things easier, just put a is equal to 1, so we get this result. If you know this series, everything you will get it. You have to make particular changes according to the required series in this only, so that you get the required result, and put the appropriate values of x. So because here in the first series, in the first result, they have asked the sum of the coefficient NC0 plus NC1. We'll get it by putting x is equal to 1 only in the above series, this one. So we've got the result. If they have asked negative NC0 minus NC1, that we'll get by putting x is equal to minus 1. So we have put, but the x is equal to minus 1 that you are putting, that you have to keep it on the same sides, both the sides, LHS as well as RHS. You are putting x is equal to minus 1, you have to apply on the right side also, you have to apply on the left side also of this equation. Kanishka, okay na? Kanishka, did you watch the last class recording?
No, sir.
छुट्टी बहुत दिन की हो गई थी, लेकिन तुम जो क्लास हुई है उसको तो अब छुट्टी से आ जाओ बाहर, हो गया। अब उसको क्लास की रिकॉर्डिंग को वॉच करो, वॉच दैट एंड बी इन कंटिन्यूएशन। ओके, तो उसको देख लेना। एंड नाउ this one you are able to understand. Now here what I have done, Kanishka, see here, this is we are properties of binomial theorem, we are binomial coefficients we are discussing. And here using the above basic binomial theorem, I have putting a is equal to 1, x is equal to x, I have derived one formula. This I think you know, you will be knowing because you may have used it many times. Now
Yes,
if
fine.
you, this one you know na? Yes, okay. Now suppose they have asked the series nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2, what's the value of the series? So if in the result, in the above equation, if you put x is equal to 1, you'll get the result. X is equal to 1, it will be 2 power n, you're getting the result. Similarly, if they have asked this one nc0 minus nc1 plus nc2, you'll get the result by putting x is equal to minus 1, because all the odd powers will give you negative terms, even power will give you positive terms only. So that's why this will be 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, so you'll get the result as 0. Now what will happen, how you will find out this result? This is the third one. If they have asked C naught NC naught plus NC2 plus NC4 plus NC6 plus and so on NCN, how you'll find out? Or forget about this, just you have to, you have only this thing in with you, 1 plus x whole power n, that result above 1. How you will cancel out odd terms so that you get this series? Think, Haripriya, think. Haripriya, Diva, Kanishka. It's not difficult. It's easy only. And I'm giving you the hint. You will be using only this boxed formula, this formula 1 plus x whole power n to get this answer. Get the sum of this series. Anyone got the idea how to do it? Acha, if you have got the idea and if you are doing it, the answer. Acha, tell me the answer if you got it. If you're not getting the idea, then also you tell me.
Yeah, I got it till NC naught plus NC2 plus NC4. So I'm not able to find the value.
Why?
No, I got it as 1 plus x whole to the power n plus 1 minus x whole to the power n.
Acha. The 1 plus x whole power n is nc naught plus nc1 into x power 1 plus nc2 x square plus nc3 x cube, like that you can write ncn x power n. Now if you get 1 minus x whole power n, you'll be getting nc naught minus nc1 into x plus nc2 into x square minus nc3 into x cube plus and so on ncn minus 1 whole power n into x power n, right? Now see, you need to get this one, you need to omit the negative terms. The odd terms are not there. If you see in this series, the required series, odd terms are not there at all. This term, they are not there. If you add these two equations, this equation and this equation, you'll automatically remove this one. 1 plus x whole power n plus 1 minus x whole power n will be 2 into, because see, nc naught even terms are getting added 2 times. 2 into nc naught plus nc2 into x square plus nc4 into x power 4 plus and so on. These even terms are there, right? But x terms are not there. Put x is equal to 1 on both the sides. You'll get 1 plus 1 whole power n, 1 minus 1 whole power n is equal to 2 into nc naught plus nc2 plus nc4 plus and so on this. Correct? It will be 2 power n. This is 0 power n, so it will be 0. Is equal to 2 into nc naught plus nc2 plus nc4 plus and so on up to this. This becomes 2 power n divided by 2 nc naught. This is our answer. How you'll get the answer? 2 power n minus 1. 2 power n minus 1 is this. So this is your answer. See, I have done this because Haripriya, you have told me, sir, I have started with 1 plus x and 1 minus x. I would have, if you would ask me, sir, how you will do it, I would have done more easily. I would have taken these two series only. First, nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2, this sum, this is 2 power n. nc0 minus nc1 is 0. So I'll just add not required only. So I'll just add these two. Odd terms will be cancelled because negative negative. Even terms will be added 2 times. Just 2 power n divided by 2. So here my answer will be 2 power n by 2, 2 power n minus 1. Okay? Haripriya got it? Diva?
Yes.
Okay, now see, Diva, I'm telling you to this only. Just look very carefully. I'm not at all asking you to memorize any formula. I'm just using the basic theorem, making changes in it, and then getting the result. And I want you to do that this only. Then you will not have to memorize those formulas, these long formulas. So you'll find it difficult if you memorize them. No need. Actually, there is no need to memorize them. Tanishka, okay, na? Understood? If you have
Yes.
got if you have understood this part, now try in the similar way, try to get this result for me. Now I want you to get the result of NC1 plus NC3 plus NC5, means all the odd coefficients sum. What's the result? Just do it and tell me what the answer you should get is.
So will the result be same? 2 is to power n minus 1.
Yes. The result will be same. Very good. But how did you do it?
So this time instead of adding, I subtracted.
Correct. Very good. The result will remain same. If you minus those this 1 and 2, 1 and second equation, let me copy it because it's I'll be writing it again here. वन नोट्स में ये अच्छा है. In copy. So now I'll be minusing them, subtracting them. 1 minus 2, what I'll get? 1 plus x whole power n minus 1 minus x whole power n. Then this will be minus. Okay. Minus, this will plus, this will minus, this will become plus. So when I'll be adding them again after minusing them. These even terms will be removed. So it will be 2 times nc1 into x plus nc3 into x cube plus nc5 into x power 5, so on and so on up to this. So now if you put x is equal to 1, you will get 2 power n minus again 0 power n, so it doesn't matter. 2 into NC1 plus NC3 plus NC5, so on and so on up to this. So 2 power n divided by 2 will be NC1 plus NC3 plus NC5, so on and so on, and this. That will be 2 power n minus 1 will be equal to this NC1 plus NC3 plus NC5, so the result will remain same. Now let me ask you the different one. This was which result? Acha, I don't know. Let's write it as this is the result 1. This is your result 2. This is result 3. This is result 4. Now let's find result 5. Now I want you to get the series NC1 plus 2 into NC2 plus 3 into NC3 plus 4 into NC4 plus and so on n into NCN. Can you find out this series? Try. The hint is you will be using only one result that I've already told you, that 1 plus x whole power n, that you already know. It's NC0 plus NC1 into x plus NC2 into x square plus and so on NCN into 4. How you will use this result to get to this? Think. Haripriya, Diva, Kanishka, you're getting idea?
No, sir.
Acha, what if I ask you to do the differentiation or integration? If I said you can do the differentiation also on the both sides or the integration also if you need. In fact, you can do anything on both the sides. Here, if you do the differentiation on both the sides, will you get the result? Check. Now Diva is thinking.
Not
Now
integration.
integration, no. But what about differentiation? Now Haripriya is thinking. Yes, we are getting the result now. Are you getting, Haripriya?
Sir, how do you differentiate the left hand side?
Easy. Arey, acha, did I not teach you the chain rule? See, if you differentiate d by dx of 1 plus x whole power, and if you are differentiating, because this part, because this part and this variable, they are not same. This is 1 plus x, this is x. But we know only the differentiation formula of d by dx of x power n. This is n into x power n minus 1, right? This is because we have this x and this x are same. But when these things are not same, in that case, what we do, we apply chain rule. We put d by d of 1 plus x whole power n into d of 1 plus x. What we have done, we have just multiplied and divided this and this. Now since this and this are same, below this 1 plus x and this 1 plus x are same, now I can apply the above formula. It will be n into 1 plus x whole power n minus 1. Now differentiating this d of 1 plus x is 1 only. I'll get the result as n into 1 plus x whole power n minus 1. I think this part I have told you. Chain rule, differentiating by chain rule.
No, sir, I did this. I thought for doing for the hint part, the right hand side.
The right hand side. So the left hand part of differentiation, if you do, you'll get n into 1 plus x whole power n minus 1. The right hand part is nc naught is constant, so it will become 0. nc1 is constant, it will come outside. You will have to differentiate x only. nc2 is constant, it will come outside, so you have to differentiate dy dx of x square. So again nc3, let me write it like this. nc3 will come outside, dy dx of x cube, so on and so on. It will go up to ncn dy dx of x power n. Okay, now you have to apply this formula only, the above formula which I was talking about, this formula. So you will be getting result as this is nc1 plus nc2 into 2x, nc3 into 3x square, plus and so on ncn into n into x power n minus 1. Now you have to put x is equal to 1, both sides. You'll get n into 2 power n minus 1 is equal to nc1 plus 2 into nc2 plus 3 into nc3 plus and so on up to n into ncn. See, we are getting the result. I repeat, do you understand how did I differentiate this part?
I did the differentiation, sir. I was about to substitute, but
X is equal
I
to
don't
1.
know.
Hmm.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Hmm. Diva, did you understand? Diva will be
Mm,
thinking, they will be thinking unnecessarily I have memorized all the results. We are actually deriving everything. Yes?
Yes, sir. Now it seems easier.
It seems easier, na? See, acha, one more I'll ask. Result 5, result 6. Everything you will be able to find like this. Now, what? Give me the answer for this one. NC naught plus NC1 by 2 plus NC2 by 3 plus NC3 by 4 plus and so on NCN by N. Again, same thing. You only have this with you, this as your hint. This is your hint. Use it however you like to get the answer of this.
So this time we will integrate.
Yes, got the idea. Yeah, got the idea.
So then it should be 2 to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1.
2 power n plus n by n plus 1, correct. Very good. See, now you have got the idea. Kanishka is not saying anything. Kanishka, you are getting the results or not?
Yes, sir, I'm getting bit confused sometimes. But yeah,
Hmm.
I'm getting the answers.
You're getting the answers, na? Hmm. Because after some practice, it will become easy for you. 1 or 2 times you have to do it by yourself at your home. अच्छा. Acha, if I ask you this one, result 7. Hmm. Acha, this one, C naught, acha, C naught, This one. C0 C1 plus C1 C2 C2 C3 plus and so on Cn minus 1 Cn. Can you find out this one? Whatever way you want to do. Achha, rather than this, I want you to get the result of this general term so that these kinds of result you'll get easily. Give me the result of C0 CR C1 CR plus 1 C2 CR plus 2 plus and so on Cn minus R Cn. Give me this result, because in this result, in this general result, pink one, if you put R is equal to 1 or R is equal to 1, you'll be getting the above one. So rather than finding this above result, try to find this general result. Let's see you can do it or not. It's a bit difficult. It's not that easy, but only I'm telling you now, only some few manipulations in the above formula and everything you'll get. Hint is again this only. Getting idea? Diva, Haripriya, Kanishka, did anyone get the idea? I think you're not getting. See, one equation you have this one, above one. You will have to make one more equation by changing x as 1 by x. Then what you will get? You'll get 1 plus 1 by x whole power n is equal to nc naught plus nc1 upon x plus nc2 upon 1 by x square plus nc3 into 1 by x cube. Okay, now again nc4, if you want me to write, I can write it out again all the way up to end, plus and so on up to ncn 1 by x power n. Okay, now this, the above was your first equation, this has become your second equation. Now try to see if you, now you are multiplying 1 with 2, multiply them both, 1 plus x whole power n into 1 plus 1 by x whole power n. This becomes nc naught plus nc1 into x plus nc2 into x square, so on and so on, ncn into x power n. This is first part, 1 plus x whole power n expansion. Second is nc naught plus nc1 by x plus nc2 by x square plus nc3 by x cube plus and so on, ncn by x power n. Now you want what? This you can write as 1 plus x whole power n into again 1 plus x whole power n divided by x power n, left part. This left part only, it will become 1 plus x whole power 2n by x power n. Now see, you have c naught cr. This is nc naught into ncr. Here, if you multiply nc naught with ncr, here what will be your ncr? If you take ncr term, it will be ncr divided by x power r. Okay. So you are actually finding x power r term, 1 by x power r, and 1 r plus 1, it will be this with x power r plus 1, again you are getting 1 by, so if I am taking 1 by x power r, only those terms in which 1 by x power r is there, I am getting nc naught into ncr plus nc1 into ncr plus 1, nc2 into ncr plus 2. You're getting what I'm writing here? Everyone?
Sir, I didn't understand.
See, I have taken this. This is nc. This is one term in this ncr by x power r plus ncr plus 1 by x power r plus 1 will be there, plus ncr plus 2 by x power r plus 2 will be there, right? Here in middle some terms will be there, these things. Okay. Now, if I want the multiplication of this nc naught with ncr, I am multiplying them. Multiplication will give me what? 1 by x power r also, na? Yes? Do you understood? nc naught into ncr by x power r you'll get. Similarly, if you multiply this nc1 into x with this, x will be cancelled with 1x in the denominator, you'll get again 1 by x power r. Correct? If you are multiplying again, multiplying nc2 this into x square, you're multiplying this with this. This 2 x square will cancel with x square here. 1 by x power r again will remain. So I am taking the coefficient of 1 by x power r from all this. Okay. I'm only taking those terms in which I'm getting 1 by x power r. I'm neglecting the rest all. Right? In the left
Okay,
also.
so we all the others in which we are not getting.
We are leaving out the other terms. Okay. In the left part also, 1 plus x whole power 2n by x power n is there. So how in the left part, how I'll get 1 by x power r? Because there will be, if I take any term in this 1 plus x whole power 2n, I'll get what? 1 plus x, it will be n 2n cr x power 2n minus r. Okay, but this is divided with x power n, right? Any rth term, r1 term. This is a bit complex for you. I'm trying to find any r1 terms. अरे यार क्यों हैंग होना है इसको? From the left part, from this left part, 1 by x power n is there already. I'm taking any r1th term, r dash term. So it will be 2n c r dash x power r dash. Okay. So 2n cr dash x power r dash minus n is there. This is any r dash term in the left side, but this thing should be equal to 1 by x power r. Yes, so that for that I'll get the value of r dash. So x power r dash minus n should be equal to x power minus r. So that means what should be the value of r dash? R dash should be n minus r. So from the left side, to get 1 by x power r in the left side, I should take n minus rth term. So 2n cn minus r will be x power n minus r, and this is all divided by x power n. So n minus r term I have taken, so it will give me 2n c n minus r x, and this will be cancelled with this. I'll get 1 by x power r. So now in the left side, so in the right side, I have taken 1 by x power r as common. In the left side, if I want to get 1 by x power r common, I have to take n minus rth term in the left side. Okay, so this value, the right part, this value will be equal to 2ncn minus r will be equal to nc naught into ncr plus nc1 into ncr plus 1 plus and so on, this series that they want. Or you can write this as 2ncn plus r also. This can be written as 2ncn plus r also, because we know ncr is equal to ncn minus r, no? So I can write this as 2ncn minus r is also equal to 2n minus of n minus r. So I can write like this also, 2nc n plus r. So the series, the sum NC naught, what is this here, into NCR plus NC1 into NCR plus 1 plus and so on, this series is equal to either 2NC n minus R or equal to 2NC n plus R. समझ में नहीं आया है ना? देखो
The main idea आ गया.
main
But
idea
I
है
will try the calculation.
you try the calculation yourself. Actually what I have done, from the right side I have tried to take 1 by x power r, all the terms which have 1 by x power r, because then only I was getting the multiple. And on the left side, how you try to see which term you will take on the left side so that you get 1 by x power r. For that I have assumed any random term in 1 plus x whole power 1 plus x whole power 2n as r dash term, and found its value x power r, but this whole term is divided with x power n also, so it will be x power r dash minus n, but this should be equal to x power minus r because I want it to be equal. So that's why the term which I required is n minus r. So that's why I found in the left n minus rth term, if I take, it will give me 1 by x power r, which I can equate with the right side. So I'll get the result. Okay. Try to do it by yourself. If you're still not able to understand, I'll explain you again in the next class. Then we'll do the question. Okay. Let's end it. Haripriya, you understood now?
Yes.
Kanishka?
Yes, sir.
Kanishka को confusing लग रहा होगा, but try it again yourself. Just try to understand. If you are not able to understand, I'll tell you in the next class. Detailed, I'll explain you. Let's end it then. Bye bye.